Good morning, my name is Michelle. I wanted to ask Jen about Fabled, the project you're working on.
I can't imagine why you'd ask about that. I'm so excited to talk about Fabled. I'm sorry, Colin, this is going to be long-winded. I'm just warning you right now.
I'm used to it.
This is something I'm so thrilled to be able to talk about finally. It's been something that's been in the works for a long time, and I was not, for privacy reasons, certain companies want to not talk about things too quickly. So there's several things I want to clear up. A, it is not a TV movie. I don't know why IMDb says that. It is an anthology of short films that have been developed by Zasha Mamet and her husband Evan Jonikite with Refinery 29. The reason it's called Fabled is not because it's a fairy tale. It is not. It was based on the research they did that they kind of looked through all these dissertations and all these things about stories, and they found that, crazy statistics, that 92% of women, when they're described in storybooks or fairy tales, are described physically and not mentally or emotionally or intellectually. And when they are described physically, if they're submissive, if they're described as beautiful and they do well in the end, and if they're at all cunning and smart and ambitious, they're described as evil and they die in the end. It's a really terrible sort of subconscious thing to be putting in the psyche of young children. So they started from that place, and they started building these stories where women would self-actualize through their own agency or through the support of other women. So the 4 stories that we have so far, the first story is about a young girl who finds herself attracted to another girl for the first time in high school. She lives in a small town, and sort of her journey of figuring out her sexuality. Second story is a very internal story about a transgender woman and her conversation within herself of coming to terms with her true self and how she wants to live as her true self. The third story is a friendship love story between 2 girls who've always been treated like there was something wrong with them because they didn't see the world the way other people did, and when they find each other, their support of each other and their friendship is what helps them blossom and overcome the obstacles in their life. And the fourth story is an untraditional mother-daughter story where it's a woman who's never had a child, and a child who runs away. She sort of finds the mother that she needs in this woman. This woman finds the child she didn't realize she needed as well in her. So those are the 4 stories so far. We've shot 2 of them, and in post, those 2 pieces. We're in the process of trying to raise the money for the other 2. And there's potential for it to turn into much more than 4 stories. It could be 8 or 10 stories. It kind of depends on where it lands. If a bigger company buys it and they want to continue it, or if we end up just doing those 4. But that's what it is. It's an anthology of short stories. It is not actually, it's not like a takeoff on Once Upon a Time. It has nothing to do with Once Upon a Time. It was just that the research that sort of inspired these stories was coming from the idea of the kind of stories that we've been told for most of our lives. So yeah, it's great stories for women.
Thank you.